Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and I bring you the premiere cast of Ready Steady Pan in 2013. We have a team of Nommers versus the Panatics. I'm gonna go over names right now because it tends to get a little clangy at mid, so we will show you who's here and then get into the action. We have showing new name is Sniper, Jorshamo is Scout, as well as Duyo. I didn't read the names before, but Duyo Evan Lift. This is the greatest name I've ever heard. He is also in Scout. Oh man, I will not be able to say that. I may just call him Evan. Silver and Charlie are demos, and Ben is Soldier. I'll explain all the classes as we get going. And then over on Panatics, I'm still laughing at that. Oh man, he wins a prize. We have a Jufro is demo, as well as another Jufro. That's cool. All right, Rakes and Pyro, JK Pyro are Scouts, and then Captain Waffles is Sniper, Bobby is Soldier. So let's pick somebody to follow rolling out and get this madness started. This is Ready Steady Pan, where the pan is the only damage dealing weapon. There are no medics, no heavies, no engineers, and no spies. Pandemonium is the only word for this one, ladies and gentlemen. So we are on Hoth Pro, or it's not Pro Viaduct, it's just regular Viaduct. So we have the snow. We don't have some of the other features that we usually see in competitive, and already you can see damage going down like crazy. That Milk, it definitely helped Red stay alive, though they did take a lot of damage. Red definitely has the numbers. Oh, but there's still a Scout on the point. Nobody is looking at Jorshamo, and he got 2 kills in there, and he's the only one left alive. He got 3. Was that a 4K mid? I think it was a 4K mid. That's pretty impressive in in anything, but in Pan tournament, it's absolutely crazy. So one thing that these players are going to have to look out for is health. Obviously, no medics means they're going to have to watch themselves. We're going to just take on the Jorshamo camp because he deserves it after his mid right there. So you can see a lot of Mad Milk coming down, Girardi as well. That's going to be very significant in terms of keeping that health up. And what's, I don't know even, but we do have a demo versus demo battle here on the point. This is regular UGC King of the Hill rules, meaning we'll go to 3 caps and then halftime, and then 4 caps will win. A lot of clanging going down. Milk is just everywhere. 1 Scout is left. Is that Pyro? Who got out of there? All right, let's. Yeah, there was JK Power who got 2 health left, and we'll see if he can't finish off these blue players who are advancing pretty far into red territory right there. Throwing some Milk, and that'll actually help his demo stay alive right there. Let's see. No, not going to be able to survive that mid. So we have another contestation of a mid right here. Red really committing, trying to get this push, but it's going to be difficult as they are covered in Girardi and Milk, I think. It's a double whammy right there. We have 2 on 2, so it could be significant. And there goes Charlie, and there goes showing new name. So Red does eventually win that battle, and they will come back to cap the point. So time ticking down for them. Alright, so let's talk a little bit more about Ready Steady Pan. As I said, no heavies, no engineers, no medics, and no spies. Some of the well, for the medics, engineers, and spies, it's obvious they can't carry the pan. I don't think. I know engineer can't, and that really upsets me. But as for the heavy who can carry the pan, the creators felt like 450 health is quite a bit of health to clang away with the pan, so that would just make the games ridiculous. Also, the medic would also prolong those games. Jufro and friends are doing some crazy work here. Looks like, okay, so we have Jufro and the Bearded Wonder are demos for Red. Bearded Wonder has changed his name. There are pans everywhere, but Bearded Wonder doing a good job of defending the point right there, and Red will hold. So, no medics means these games will go a little bit faster in terms of yeah, in terms of damage and output from pans is not as much as you would have a normal game, so there is the chance that these games could go on forever if you have that medic. And definitely, while they're fun, they're sometimes tedious. But so far, we're doing good. We're having fun. Let's go over the whitelist. What weapons are allowed? As we saw, Mad Milk is there. We saw the Girardi as well. You'll notice both the demos are all running the Sticky Jumper and then a Rocket Jumper for soldiers. We also got gunboats allowed. Criticola is allowed. Bonk. Atomic Punch is allowed. Alibaba's Wee Booties. We have I think that's about it. And that's all in the configs there, so you can't like accidentally pull out your primary weapon or anything like that, which I know was a problem last season with Ready Steady Pan. That some people would just, you know, by habit, just pull out that primary weapon. But not going to happen in these configs, so nice addition or change happening this year. So yeah, this tournament of Ready Steady Pan was brought to you by Pastry Rock, who took up the call for Ready Steady Pan. As Could Try Harder, the team that organized it last year, has dissolved, and Smits, the leader, just was not feeling a second around. I can't imagine why, but this is a lot of work. Oh yeah, I know. So Pastry Rock from I'm not gonna pretend to know where team he's from, but anyway, has taken up the call, organized it mostly North American teams this year, I think, which is awesome, because there's only a few last year, I think. Probably incorrect on all of that, but whatever, I'm sure someone in the comments will yell at me. Anyway, awesome that it is coming back. And awesome that I'm casting it right now. JK Pyro, what are you doing? Oh man, he did get some health from that Mad Milk, but he was covered in Girardi. Very dangerous. Red will probably be able to defend this point as they have good numbers. And there goes the last scout, and there goes the last soldiers. They just have to hold on. Demo's going to do a little drinky drink of the pan, and that's going to be the first round. So Red coming back and taking it 1-0. So that's the Panatics, remember. And pan-related puns are the best names for these teams. But we have Nommers. There's no pan in that. I'm assuming it's Nommers as in like they nom the pan, things that come out of the pan. But a nice jump to mid there from Bobby, getting the hits immediately. Oh, but he was double teamed right there. So unfortunate, he did go down. Despite his great rollout, he is the first casualty on Red. Oh, and there goes Captain Waffles, the sniper as well. So no Girardi in the point. Pyro is doing some nice work right there. And despite their early losses, Red is going to be able to hold on and cap mid right there. So a nice mid from the Panatics, carrying some momentum in here. And we're going to see a little pan camping. Oh, we'll see if Bearded Wonder can't get anybody with this. He's very, very aggressive, but 2 scouts after him. And yeah. They did not take enough initial damage, but he took way too much. Oh, got a little pan battle on top of the sniper deck right here, and Bobby takes all the damage and goes down right there. So this could be a chance for Blue to push in, as they have a numbers advantage, and indeed that is exactly what they are doing. They are going to be able to cap the point with ×7, so looking good right there. Time ticking away, and let's see what they decide to do. Red was very aggressive after they capped the point. They continued to push forward, and as we saw, somebody decide to pan camp, which is what I'm going to call it. Spawn camping is pan camping in Ready Steady Pan, so feel free to use that. Just quote me, Kip, as the originator of the phrase. But as you can see, Blue did not push forward, and Blue did not push forward as Red did, and Red is going to come in and kind of envelop them, and we'll see if they can hold on. Only one left, and Evan does go down right there, so very aggressive plays from Red. The great thing about Pan Tournament is you don't have to wait for Ubers, so there's constant action. The point goes back and forth so much that there's really no downtime. I need to breathe here. Okay, now I feel better. I wasn't breathing for a bit. I think the most significant weapon in or item in use during this Pan Tournament is really the Girardi. I don't know, Mad Milk is pretty important too. We're going to see as Rakes tries to track down his fellow scout, who actually turns around and gets him. Jorshamo getting that health too, super significant. Red taking a lot of losses right here. We'll see if one heavy that's due for against the world, we'll see if he can't save it, but he's actually going to get out of there. As Blue actually was holding on to the point right there. Yeah. Anyway, we got Invisible Scout carrying a pan, so it's like a floating pan, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious right there. So, it's still going. That would be Evan, I believe. So let's get on. Oh, I think he just went down. Oh no, there may be Pyro. JK Pyro. Anyway, Blue holding on to the point right now, so a good defense. Let's see what's going on over here. Jorshamo is just M1ing that... that pan, which is all you can do. He does go down, and Red is going to come back and cap this point. They're just all over this point with one soldier. Ben, we'll see if he can hold on, but after Girardi comes down, not going to be able to. Blue just got some respawns, and Charlie's coming out and got Pyro right there. We'll see if can you continue that momentum. We'll see. Let's watch some sniper action. We haven't seen a lot of snipers.
The control point is being contested.
But, yeah, so you can only have one snipers, but for the rest, you can only have one sniper. But for the rest of the classes, you can have two. So you can have two scouts, as we've seen, two demos, as I think, yeah, both teams are doing. And then you can have two soldiers, and you can have pyros. Neither team is using the pyro in this situation, which I think I would agree with. Pyro doesn't have any like good secondary weapons that are allowed here. They don't have the Mad Milk, they don't have the Girardi, and in terms of no damage dealing weapons, the soldier and the demo both have their sticky jumper, their rocket jumper, that allows them a lot more mobility. The pyro is kind of limited, but
Control point is being captured.
I don't know, so I think that's a good call. I'd be surprised if either of them ran the pyro here. Bobby, again, he's showing some really good getting out to mid skills. I'm sure we got a sixes player on our hands, which I wonder if that comes in handy when playing Ready Steady Pan, because we do have a 6 versus 6, but it is barely a sixes tournament. And man, one of these scouts is dying very loudly. It's very annoying. Oh, they all are Jorshamo. Jeez. Jeez. But there we go. Red coming back and capping the point. Only about 1 minute and 4 left for them. Let's stick on Bobby's cam again, as he has his nice little roulette right there. I'm gonna start to protect the point. And again, not pro viaduct, so we don't have the hallway right here. And I'm guessing that was enabled in pro to encourage not stalemates, to encourage more action, etc. But with Ready Steady Pan, you're not going to have a stalemate because there's absolutely nothing to wait on. So the creators realized, well, let's just do regular viaduct. And oh, Jorshamo almost made it out there, but not quite able to do so. Let's check out Ben and his rollout. Is he trying to do something right there? Getting out of the way of the demo as he continues forward, not even going to finish off the Bearded Wonder right there, but actually Bearded Wonder does eventually go down. Ben at 35 health, trying to avoid the soldier, but trying to get some damage in there. Will Blue be able to hold on? Red has the player advantage right now, but they're all really hurt. Everybody's covered in Girardi, everybody's covered in milk. It's pretty gruesome right here, but Jorshamo's still alive. We'll see if he can defeat this one last scout. Pyro does go down, and Jorshamo's going to hold on to it. Oh, but in comes Rakes and finishes him off. If Ray can hold on to it for a few more seconds, they will be the winners of this round. But in come the reinforcements, and Blue is still alive. In comes Girardi, and that's going to be significant as this cluster freak continues to do its thing. We are in overtime, so if Red finally caps this, they will win this round, but Blue is not letting it happen. Right now, they do have this player advantage. Just gotta, oh no, but then they just lost 2 right there. This will probably be the win for Red. We have a little taunting on the point, but I feel like that's justified after that crazy battle. Alright, so let's, who are we not watching a lot of? Oh, we haven't seen our best friend, do ya, Evan Lift. Oh, man. Looks like he's AFK or scratching his nose or something. So, we'll get back to him, because he's my new best friend. And we'll check out Chally in the meantime, trying to capitalize on this Girardi that came down. It looks like both demos were going for the other demo, and this targeting action is probably the best strategy in the Pan tournament. Is just 2 players collapse on one, but it looks like that did not quite work out for Blue right here. Red, however, was very successful, and they're going to take mid first. So a nice mid right there, but we'll see. We'll see if Blue can come back, because it looks like they're trying to do some strat, but just weren't quite successful in their execution. We'll watch Glaceon and his battle of the Pan. Urine down, and watch out for that. Red has the numbers on the point. Glaceon trying to get some hits in there, but doesn't have too much support, as it is actually 4-on-1. So he does go down, but you can't blame him too much. Oh, these scouts are so cocky. JK, Pyro, and Rakes are just being so cocky. So unnecessary. But it's still kind of funny. Alright, where's Duyo Evan Lift? There you go. Alright, come on. Show me your stuff, Duyo Evan Lift. So good. Coming up from behind to get down Captain Waffles, who's covered in Girardi. So nice play right there. Trying to get these two heavier classes, using his speed to the best advantage. And that's why the Scout is so very helpful in this tournament. But it's not enough right there. And Blue gets wiped on point. So Blue's got to come up with something. I want to say they're getting out DM'd, but I don't feel like DM is a factor in the pan, but I guess melee DM is a thing. But I think they just need to strategize a little more carefully. Right now they're going players 1-to-1 or sometimes picking on 2 players at a time. They need to work in groups. As we see, Chally goes down, Evan went down as well. There goes Jorsham, and I mean, just because it's a tournament and it's silly doesn't mean you shouldn't retreat when you're low on numbers. You need to play the numbers and play the spawn times just like you would any other sixes match. On the other hand, you can just M1 and or MW, well, WM1 the pan. Oh, we have a Pyro out here. So Duyo Evan has gone. Pyro goes down immediately right there. Well, not immediately, but after some struggle. Jorsham is going to try to stay alive right here. He did grab the health, so that's going to help him a lot. This pan is going crazy, and you can barely see what's going on in first person. He does go down. Rakes finishes him off right there. So temporary victory for Blue as they do cap the point. So coming back for the first time in this round. Let's real quick take a look at numbers and see what story they tell. And Jufro is 58 points. He's been pretty much going crazy. We haven't gotten enough of him on cam though. So first we'll show that him died, and then Jufro high as high as the sky. There we go. See what he can bring. Taking on the demo, and see, that's right here we see the Panatics going 2-on-1, which is absolutely what you need to do. Oh, did lose 21 Bearded Wonder and Jufro right there, so finally Blue seems to be getting it together. So Nommers are not out of it yet. Looking more at numbers, Rakes is doing a great job as Scout, Bobby, and yes, pretty one-sided as you can tell with the numbers. It's been the Panatics show, but we'll see if it can continue. Bearded Wonder needs to get out of there, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta retreat. So we're seeing some smart plays from red players. And we'll continue to watch as, again, right now you can see 2 players converging on that one sniper, but Jufro did go down right there, so it was 1v1. We'll see, is not a whole lot of players alive right now. We do have a demo battle on point, and Glacian is going to get the best of 21. Oh, but then he goes down to Pyro, JK Pyro. And we do still have 1 scatter left, but Joshama goes down. Wow, so red coming back and capping the point, only 30 seconds left. And I'm not breathing again, so give me a second. Alrighty. Let's get on Duyo's cam. He looks pretty sweet as a Pyro. Maybe that's why he went Pyro. But again, I mean, it's going to give you a different health number, so maybe that just counters into it, because it's going to give you much more, obviously a lot more health than, ooh, he's got the flamethrower. Somehow the configs allow that, so he's got to be careful not to pull that out. But yeah, so Pyro, a lot more hit points than the Scout, so we will see if that affects them. Looking pretty cool. You need your sunglasses over your gas mask, right? Of course you do. Of course you do. I'd be interested to see what would happen if they allowed 2 snipers, but that's neither here nor there, but it'd just be interesting. I think that'd be a lot of Girardi, but again, I think that'd be interesting. Jorshama going crazy, getting 2 Ks here on mid. We'll see if he can't finish off this spree. He's still got no health left. He needs to fall back. It looks like that's... No, is he? Yes, he is. No, he's... Oh my goodness, he's being crazy is what he's doing. Let's see if he can get back onto the point in time to save it, and he will not be able to, so that's going to be GR or GH. Good half. And Panatics taking it 3-0 so far, so Nommers have got to do something. Here are your halftime scores. And we will be back after halftime. Alright, we are back with the second half of this Ready Steady Pan tournament in Captain Waffles. you are missing something, and that is a body, but that's okay, we forgive you. Who shall we watch? We'll watch Charlie's cam. It's going for the cliff rollout. Ooh, getting a little high right there. He's gonna take some fall damage, but is he wearing the boots? He is indeed. Not that. Do the boots matter? I don't know my Demo Man loadout. I'm gonna stop talking about that now. I did a little research in the halftime, and it turns out that this game is the best of 4 mini games. So like that first one was just 1 game. But that is only in this first round. It turns out since this first round happened, I think a week ago or something, they have thus hence changed the rules, so it's only just 1 round like regular UGC, or 2. There's only 1 best of 4 rounds instead of best of 12, I think is how it stands now, which explains why this demo file is 3 hours long. So we will probably cut this off after 2 mini games, or we'll just cut it out after I lose my voice or get sick of the clanging. We'll see though. So I'm really glad the admins have changed that structure, because as it stands now, 3-hour games are just not good for TF2. Nobody wants to play those, nobody wants to cast those, nobody wants to watch those. So we will continue on this action with the fan. Duyo is still on the Pyro, so still wanting that extra health versus wanting the Mad Milk or Criticola or Speed. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Right now they do take the point team. Times are about even. Let's check the Jorshamo cam. He's been going big at mid a couple times. We'll see what he does here. Olive Red coming from Choke. We'll see if that does anything for them, but they are pretty much sticking together and just swarming on blue right now, and I think that is the big difference. Even though they are covered in Girardi, they do lose Rakes right there, but Bobby getting Chally, and that's a wipe. Wipe, wow. So I think Red has figured out some sort of strategy. And if they want to share it with the rest of the teams playing a Ready Steady Pan, that'd be fantastic. But otherwise, it looks just kind of like a hectic, crazy mess out of a blue, which, I mean, can be successful because it's very hard to predict. Oh, Bearded Wonder going down right there. I thought definitely he had that pick, but Jorshamo was in from behind. Here come the Swarms of Red again, even though they are down 1 player. Just look, it's 3-on-2 right there. We'll see if they can continue on. Now it's 2-on-1, and they're just playing the numbers game. This it's been pretty effective. We'll see though. Looks like Sniper's gonna fall away and let JK Pyro finish off Gleason by himself. We do have a scout on the point, but Ben is covered in a Girardi. Ben is now a scout. So he was soldier before and now is switched to scout. So no soldiers for blue team. Interesting strategy right there. But they do have those 2 demos, so it's not like they don't have the jumping classes present. So we'll just continue watching. Looks like they're just trying to change up some things to change the metagame, I guess, if there's a metagame in the Ready Steady Pan. Oh, we have the crit pan coming out. Ben did get a kill right there on Bobby. Oh, he's being chased. We'll see. Again, the 2-on-1 red players, but actually Sniper fell back because he thinks that JK Pirate can do it by himself, and he is correct. JK Pirate takes down Ben right there. So only about 37 seconds left for Red Team to hold on. Girardi does come down on the point, and Duya Evan Lift is looking for blood, but he's only got 10 health left and goes down to Rakes. Oh man, these scouts, I think the speed really makes up for their lack of health and home, especially when you got the crit pan going. Oh, the critical is definitely a good idea in this case, and that's what blue is figuring out. Just got to finish off this one last scout, and they will be able to cap this point successfully. And finally, Rakes goes down. Jorshamo and Ben taking him out, and they do cap the point for blue. Only 9 seconds left for red, so a significant stop right there. A very nice delay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure scouts are the best class to run 2 of in this case. So since Duya Evan Lift went Pyro, his teammate went Scout. Here comes Red though with a vengeance. Again, we're seeing the 2-on-1. 2-on-1. 2 red players to every 1 blue player, and that's really making a difference right here. Red will be able to recap this. I would... Oh, they did recap it. There we go. The lady wasn't saying anything. Anyway, so there you go. They will cap that and take the first round of this second mini game in this match. So, good luck figuring that out. So we're just gonna watch 2 of these mini games and let you digest that, because 4 or whatever is a lot of pan to take in. And Charlie on his rollout, going for a different rollout this time and landing on his opposing demo's head. Of course, there's not just one demo right now. We'll see if he can't finish off anybody, but no, the red players had a little bit more health, and they're actually really, really hurt right now. But that 30 health is going to keep you running and panning, while it's no health does not do the same for your opponent. I don't know if that made any sense. It did in my head. Oh, Sniper needs to turn around. Okay, Girardi goes off. In comes Demo Man from nowhere. Is that... oh, man. Girardi is so powerful if all the players are on the point right there, and it can really make a difference. We do a crit pan, though. Crit pan. And... Ooh, got that kill right there. I'm not even sure. It would probably be Ben. Ben is running the critical, that's right. And I think his friend on the same team is running the Mad Milk, so some good coordination right there. Some really nice pan play from JK Pyro. He was just making contact every time he swung that pan. We'll stick on his camera, see he's gonna pan camp. Or anything exciting right there. I'm gonna try to chase down a demo, but using their jumping ability to escape is a really important and I would say crucial part of staying alive and giving your team an advantage. Oh, also turning around would be an important part of staying alive, and showing new name does go down. JK Pyro getting an assist right there. We'll move on to someone else's cam as JK Pyro falls back to get some health. And we have Scout on Bobby, who's now running away, and Bobby's a little mad about that. He was a distraction. There was a demo behind you the whole time. And Bobby finished off Glaceon. So I'm not sure if that was an actual strategy, if the Scout was a distraction, but regardless, the demo man is down, and Bobby finished off Charlie too, and Ben as well. Let's see if he can finish off this other soldier. And actually does, so that was a 4K for Bobby. Well done. Well done, sir. And it is Bobby TM, so Bobby is trademark, guys, so you can't just throw that name around. I'm sorry I was being so careless. Bobby, my fault. Oh, Duya Evan Lift is now on Sniper, so he's having trouble committing to a class right now. And Bobby goes, I think that's his 5th kill in a row. Oh, he's totally gonna get this demo. Actually, no, kidding. Not even the assist in there, but that's alright. Yeah, we're just gonna stick on Bobby's cam. He's doing stuff. But yeah, Duya Evan Lift has trouble with commitment, which is sad. Because I was gonna marry him because of his name, but I guess not anymore. I kid. He's actually wearing the Pyrovision goggles too, so I kind of really want to see what this is like from his point of view. I wonder if the pan has any special effects or anything. Red doing a great job holding on to the point, preventing that cap, and Blue has yet to cap it this round. So Red looking very solid. Solid as a pan, if you will. If you want to know how solid a pan is, you should go ask Sal, who hit himself in the head with a pan for money. I just like leaving it right there, because then it sounds like he's a whore or something, like he does crazy things for money. But no, it was for charity. Somebody said they would donate money if Sal hit his head with a pan, and he did. So Sal's taking it for the team. It's good stuff right there, but still funny. Funny to me. We have crit pan going off. Can Ben connect with anybody? He's on the point right now. Oh no, nobody was just near and he couldn't get it. Will he be able to get out of there? It looks like he will. As Red still narrowly holding on right here. We do have a little bit of Girardi, but Duya Evan Lift cannot do it alone. He cannot. He cannot. And it looks like Red is going to be able to hold on again. I just don't see Blue coming back from this, even though they have a ton of time on the point. Red is just looking very, very strong. They are low in health, but again, I feel like their strategy is there. I feel like they have a strategy, which is putting them above the Nommers right now. Forgot what their name is. It should have been... I wonder another pan names we can come up with, but regardless, there we go. Panatics taking it again, 2-0. good round. So after 3, or first to 3, we'll win that mini game, and we'll see how it goes. Who to watch? Let's watch Glaceon taking a little detour onto the roof. Uh-oh, he's gonna go flying. And indeed, it comes out on the head of a soldier. We'll see, not gonna be able to... Where did the soldier even go? But he sees blood. He sees actually a demo covered in Girardi and goes after that. He's actually... There we go, finishing off Captain Waffles. Oh, but going down to Bobby's. And that's gonna be another wipe. Ouch, Blue. Ouch, Nommers. Maybe they nommed too much before the match and they're being lethargic. Or maybe they... I don't know, do Pan teams scrim? Do they practice? Do they go over strats? I kind of hope they do, but at the same time I really hope they don't, because that's a lot of time spent into panning. We're already putting like 3 hours into this game right now, so I don't know. I'll have to find somebody on the Pan team and see what their strategy is, what practice and what effort goes into this. Meanwhile, Bearded Wonder taking out Glaceon right there, and Red looking so strong. So, very, very strong. We do have a blue scout around the point, but he is 3-on-1 right now, so not going to be able to get out of this. Does grab the... Oh, he's still trying to do it. Oh, and getting some support. His fellow scout actually just do a little trades of scouts right there. Ben came in to die while George Shamo got out alive. But doesn't look like for very long because Rakes is on the hunt. Shamo is still on the point too. Oh man, does go down right there. And it's just so weird seeing a pyro and not being engulfed in flames. Really weird. Who's on pyro right now? That would be showing new name is now on the pyro. So again, lots of changing and switching up on the Nommers, whereas Panatics have been pretty solid in their roster. Oh, can you get the air pan? Air pan, that's a thing, right? Knock somebody out of the air with a pan. I can only imagine that'd be really painful. I wonder if these are cast iron. They do look like cast iron pans. So those are pretty hardy. I feel like all of this would hurt really, really bad. But again, ask Sal. Red having a pretty strong defense right here, although Joe Shamo did get JK Pyro. They will still be able to hold on. We do have a crit coming. Crit pan. That's Ben with the crit pan. He's been preferring that, and we'll see if he can't do anything with it and doesn't. He did try to take on 3 players there at once, so we'll see. We will see. Looks like Duya is holding on, but he did not turn around. As for the jumping demo, Jufro doing some nice work right there, and the defense is going to come in and stop. Yeah, Glaceon goes down, and Red will stop this, but not for long. Oh, wow, that was an air pan, I think. I think Bobby got the first air pan, or the first one I've noticed. But we are still at 20 seconds about for Red to hold on, and they haven't allowed Blue to cap once this round, so they are figuring stuff out and looking very, very strong amongst all this pandemonium. Holding on to the point, we do have a George Shamo trying to do something, and he's gonna draw the scout off the point. He's gonna draw off Rakes, and but Rakes is back there pretty fast. I'll see it. Red coming in, but Blue is so hurt right now. Glaceon trying to hold on to it, and it's not gonna happen. Blue does have a few more players. Oh, Bobby taken down, showing new name, and that is 3-0. Another GG. So there are your final scores for this mini game, and let's see what they're calling it. Yes, they are calling that GG. So there we go. 6-0 on Panatics. The Nommers put up a good fight though, but just in the end were outplayed, outstrategized, if you want to say that. So anyway, that was the first match of Ready Steady Pan in 2013 that I covered. The first covered match of 2013, that best to my knowledge anyway. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Congrats to Panatics. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more awesome pan magic and happenings in the future weeks, and maybe the finals eventually in coming months. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Send me your demos and all that fun stuff, and that's about it. Have a great night, guys.